Hello you guys, Cimplycece here and welcome back to my channel. You guys, it has been a very long time since I did an update, at least, I want to say 3 months, I think, possibly. Or this might be the 3rd month. No, because I didn't do one. Yeah, I think I haven't updated you guys in 3 months. And I do apologize. Before we jump into this video, I want to say hello to anybody that's new. I have a lot of new subscribers, you guys. We have surpassed 2,000. Thank you guys so much, and I appreciate you guys. And I'm so sorry I haven't been uploaded. It's been hectic, but I will do a life update video another time. We're gonna focus on the locks today. But if you're new here, hi, my name is Cece, and here on my channel, even though I haven't been uploading, I do like to focus on faith, fashion, fitness, and some beauty. And I am documenting my sister-like journey, as you can see. So if you're interested in those things, if you enjoy me, you enjoy my vibe, you like my personality, or you just have fun here, or I make you smile, please be sure to subscribe to your girl's friend channel. It's absolutely free, but it helps me out a ton. And like the video if you do enjoy. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. And with that being said, let's jump into this update, okay?
Sometimes I shave my legs and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I comb my hair and sometimes I won't. Depending on how the wind blows, I might even paint my toes. It really just depends on whatever feels good in my soul. Is where it's supposed to be. And I know I created it and make no mistakes on me. My feet, my thighs, my lips, my eyes, I'm loving what I see. From your video, and I ain't built like a supermodel. I learned to love myself unconditionally because I am a queen. And I'm the average girl from your video. Don't wear pantyhose. My mama said a lady ain't what she wears but what she knows. But I've drawn the conclusion it's all an illusion. Confusion's the name of the game. A misconception, a mass deception. Something's gotta change. Don't be offended, this is all my opinion. Ain't nothing that I'm saying.
Like I said, it's been a minute. And I got quite a few things to update you guys on, so that does make the video exciting. So, okay, we are at, so that'll be 2 years in September, and it is July, so I gotta be at 22 months. Yes, I think 22-month update. But if I got it incorrect, I'm gonna put it on the screen, the correct one. But I believe that is it. And if you guys can see a little bit on the ends, yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. Your girl did a little bit of color. Now, I did a whole video about that to show you guys what I did. So don't worry if you're interested in seeing what I did to my hair. Don't worry, the video is coming. I did record the whole process. It didn't come out as bright as I wanted. I will say that because I ain't gonna even lie, your girl was scared, okay? I got to go ahead from my last retie that I could color it. And so I colored it in between that one and this one that I'm updating you guys on. But since it was my first one, I didn't want to get under the heat. I've used this color before. A lot of you asked me about the color that was on my tips. This is the color that I used. The tips, of course, are lighter because they were pre-lightened. And I use heat to process it. But I didn't use heat this time because if you don't know, when your natural color can alter or loosen the texture of your curls and therefore lead to slippage in your locks. So I was playing it safe. but we did pretty good. Now she did tell me today that if I do color it again, I need to braid it band, but I am gonna color it again and I am gonna use some heat, but I have a whole idea I came up with on how I'm gonna do it, and don't worry, I will share my part 2 of coloring my hair because I do want it to be more intense. I'm trying to see, I'm gonna pick you guys up. So I'm gonna try to catch some sunlight. Okay, this is a good angle. I'm sorry guys. Okay, so you can see it is a red hue. So when when I'm in the sunlight, you can tell that I'm like a redhead, but you know, when I'm in the house, even with my softbox lights, it looks, you know, it can look black to the naked eye, or sometimes you'll get a glimpse where it looks like I'm a bit chocolate. So I do want it lighter, and like I said, that's why I'm gonna color it again. But she said I do need a braid and band because some of my locks, I guess, apparently were they were swelling a little bit. And if you don't know, that's basically code for it's loosening my curl pattern, which means my coil is, if it was tight like this, it's kind of did this a little bit, because that's what color can do. I did use 30 Developer, no bleach, but I don't care if you color your hair permanently, not rinse. If you use any type of peroxide, and I'm sorry if you guys hear my wash and dryer, it is on the other side, it's behind you guys. But if you use any type of peroxide to develop your hair, it is potential to loosen. And honestly, it's going to loosen it. It's just depending on how loose it's gonna get, and that's gonna depend on where you're starting with, how harsh you're trying to lift it, and how long the product's on your hair. That's a video for another story. We'll talk about it when I do that. But I can do it. I'm also looking a little different, you guys, because my hair is straight. I have never done an update where my hair is straight because I still have braid and band, but I've just gotten free. Like I said, the last Retie, she told me I don't have to braid and band anymore. So now my hair is straight, so I can, you know, I was trying to show y'all my little length or whatever, you know. And it's okay. It was adjustments for me to get used to seeing my hair straight, but now that I've been seeing it for quite a while, you guys, I'm digging it, okay? It's cute to me, I really like it. So that is why it's looking different. If anybody's wondering, like, her hair look different, it's not as crinkly. If you've been looking at my other updates, it always has texture in it because it is the result of a braid out, because I was in braid and band bondage for like over a year and a half. So to be almost 2 years, I'm finally free, and it was amazing to shampoo my hair without the braids. Like, and I've done it twice because the time I colored my hair, I got to do it free, and then I shampooed it again this morning before I went and got my hair retied this afternoon, and it feels amazing. And I did shampoo it in the shower, and it did really well. And I think it's harder to rinse out the shampoo when you have the braids, but I didn't have any issues, no flaking or anything like that. But you know, we'll keep it updated to make sure that we don't do anything, no buildup, y'all. Anybody know, you've been following me, you know your girl has gotten built up a couple times. But you know, we ain't got nothing cracking in the edges, and I feel like my hairline trying to move forward, but y'all can see my little hairs. They may struggle forever, but I'm just getting used to them. I try not to call them struggle edges because, you know, life and death are in the power of our tongue, so they are thriving edges. They used to be formerly known as struggle edges, but I like to share you guys the update on how that is going. But other than that, I think everything is good. Now, I haven't talked to you guys in so long, so I'm going to talk about, I have retied my hair once. I'm going to put snippets of it. I don't know if I'm going to do it as a separate video, but I will share my results when I did it. I did a retie. I'm not completely comfortable with it because I talked to my loctician about it, and she was saying, like, the rotation I used a 2-point rotation when I tried to retie it myself. I am on, I believe, a 4-point rotation. I've never talked to her about it. People have asked me before what type of rotation I have, and since I did it myself, I did a 2-point, thinking it wouldn't really matter. I don't know if it truly does. She says since I'm changing the rotation, like since I did 2-point, I can weaken my locks because I'm on a 4-point rotation. So the thing is, I don't feel like I'll never do it again. I actually plan on, now this time it's like really crisp. I love seeing my parts, if you didn't know. Some people don't like the parts. I do love seeing them, especially when they're fresh. Like, I think that makes me happy. So I go in and I'll probably, you know, touch it up or something, but I feel like what I know, I can probably do the 4-point rotation myself as well, but it takes forever, you guys. When I did retie my hair, and I'll probably share that video just so you guys can know my experience of retying my hair. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Because at first I recorded it like it was going to be an update, but I'll just do it more so as a video, my experience retying my own Sisterlocks. When I counted, if anybody wants to know, I had like 295. Since then, some have been added. So I think I'm somewhere about 298, or I'm probably at 300, but I haven't counted them again. I've only counted them, like literally count them one by one once. So if anybody wants to know how many locks I have about 300. I think, because the ones that I can think of that I know are new, I know 3 of them that weren't there. Is 2 in the front, which are my shorter ones. Let me see if I can find my babies for you. Okay, like this one, you see that this length compared to this. This short one was started later. I didn't have, literally, it wasn't enough hair there. So she had to start it later. So the hair this hair has been in since I got them locked 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago. And I also over here, I have this one. This one is more of a struggle. Like, you see this weak spot? I showed it, as I always do, a preview of it. It has a little weak spot. So I'm hoping she can hang in there and grow on out. But let me find, I'm trying to match them. Yeah, so these 2 are new. They were not here when I originally counted. Now I have another one that's short. Where is she? They starting to blend in. This one. Now she was long, but she had a weak spot, and I ripped her and tore that part off because it was just driving me crazy. And then I have a Sisterlock. Yes, I said not, because I started this finessing something, and she just now reties it, but this one was not officially a lock when I started either. So those are the ones that are new that I know of for sure. Other than that, that's why I say, I know I counted 295, that's why I say 298, and I'm gonna stick with that number, about 300, like I said. So that's for anybody that's new, who wants to know, who doesn't want to go back and see my videos. I am gonna say unofficially 298 locks on my head. And when I retied it myself, it took me 4 days. I did not spend all day doing it because I have a job, I have kids, I have a husband, I have a life. So I think I worked on it about 3 to 4 hours each night to do each section. I did like, literally it was 4 sections. I just moved around my head. And yeah, so I would say roughly, if I added up, it probably took me about 14 hours, I think. I remember making a mental note of it just so I could tell you guys. So I think it roughly took me about 14 hours to retie my own hair. I do feel like I could cut that time down if I kept going, because as I was moving through it and I kind of got a rhythm, it was good. But again, I was doing a 2-point rotation, and she said I'm on a 4-point rotation, so I'm thinking I would add more time. I have not, since that one time, I have not done my locks. But if I do any like updates, because sometimes I want my parts to be fresh, and I am known to, I now will go through sometimes and do the hairline, just because I like it to look fresh even after everything frizzes, and because my hairline is my finest texture of hair. And with me having my new locks, I try to keep them tighter, keep it from slipping, because the newer they are, the more likely they are to slip. So far, everything is pretty much okay. My little curls are so cute. See, up here you can see the red a little bit more, like how vibrant it is. But again, that's on pre-lighten hair. And it wasn't like no bleach again. It was just lightened a long time ago. And then it's probably gotten lightened over the sun, whatever. But that is it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, you guys, that I want to tell y'all. I really think that's everything, which is crazy because it's been so long. I want my little edges. I wish my locks can start here, but you know what? I've learned to just embrace it. Some of that is my fault, and it's just like, so what? I'm not gonna be upset about it. I may have made some mistakes with my hair and had too much tension or whatever. I mistreated it on accident when I didn't know how to treat her right. But I'm trying to take care of her now, and she's still doing a beautiful job for me. I love my mane. It's amazing. I am super, super confident with my hair. I love it. We've been together so long now, I cannot imagine not having her. I cannot imagine my mane being locked. And it's hard for me to remember what it felt like when I didn't have them now. So that's kind of like strange and new, like when I think about it. It was times I missed it. I don't even know if the word is I missed it. I think there are times when I wanted to do certain things that my free hair could do that my lock hair can't do. But I would have to say it's so much more pros to having my hair locked and having it free. So I don't see myself going back anytime soon. Love her, love her, love her. But yes, I love it. If you are considering Sisterlocks and that's why you're on here looking at videos, well, I will share some advice with you, and I've shared it before, but I just want to stick by it because it was one of the things that helped me. So if you're thinking about getting Sisterlocks, or if you have them and you are in a struggle phase, because it's a struggle. The first year was probably the hardest for me with my Sisterlocks. Going into year 2, it feels like it's going by extremely fast now. But that first year, I felt like I was waiting. This year's feel like I'm just watching. If that makes sense. I'm just watching it grow and watching it thrive and watching it do things that it couldn't do. You know, getting fuller. Like I feel like it looks so full and it's budded so much because when I first started my locks, they were very little and they felt very thin. They looked very thin. Your hair should make you happy. It should not make you frustrated. It should not make you feel insecure. And if it does, because it's an adjustment, that's one thing. But if you've had it and you're not bonding with your locks, you know, just ask yourself some really honest, detailed questions so you can know what to do. That's what I would suggest. For me, it worked out great for me to just say, hey, you know, Sierra, you put these in because of this reasons, and those reasons were still true. I still did not want to go back on those. There were certain things I still did not want to deal with. It was certain things that my locks benefited me with that free hair didn't, and they stood the test of time. And I don't see myself going back. I never say never because you don't know, but I don't see myself going back anytime soon. So I'm gonna get out of here, you guys. It's been great. It's been wonderful. Want to update you guys. Ain't much going on. We just growing and thriving and doing whatever. And my birthday just came. I just turned a big 35. I'm 35, so what's up? And as my client and friend said, I'm 35, okay? And yes, my locks have been a part of that journey, and I'm so happy to have them. So you guys, I'm gonna get out of here because I don't have anything else to share. Updates are coming. Subscribe if you haven't. Like if you enjoyed. If you smiled. Whatever. If you made it all the way through, like the video, because you wouldn't have been watching it that long. And like I always say, stay blessed, stay motivated, and stay close to God. And always remember, you guys, that God doesn't want to trick you. He never wants to hurt you. He loves you and he cares for you. And I will talk to you all in the next one. Bye, ladies. Or Jim, wherever you are.
So get in where you fit and go on and shine. Clear your mind, now's the time. It's all on the shelf, go on and love yourself, cause everything is gonna be alright.